How many celebrities truly live by this idea? Is pleasing everyone actually achievable? Is the online backlash really worth the self-doubt? Today, we're diving into Millie Bobby Brown's world from this perspective. At just 20 years old, she's stirred up enough controversy to leave the internet in a dilemma to adore or critique her. Brace yourselves as we unravel Millie Bobby Brown's most talked about moments. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and join us on this journey.
I've always loved kind of performing in whatever capacity that was, dancing, singing, the whole lot. And I became an actor by just being bored on a Saturday, really. There's not much else to it.
Exactly like that. Forget the cliche of hanging out at late night spots, working at Starbucks by day, and holding out for that dream audition. Millie's story breaks the Hollywood mold. Despite being just 12 years old after Stranger Things' first season, she faced adult-level criticism for her public demeanor. Accusations flew. She's become arrogant. She interrupts and disrespects her colleagues. Always wants all the attention. Too loud. Over the top. Uncontrollable.
Is this the tier of like the show is over or my character got killed?
Or? Everybody's like, ugh. No, I'm just a very emotional person.
About you.
And obviously you guys. I mean, we have to thank the fans. You guys are amazing.
I want to tell you about the first 5 minutes.
Did you just lick your pen?
I licked it.
Oh, wow.
Clearly, her parents, British realtors Kelly and Robert Brown, didn't instill these behaviors in her. Although, if you consider that she also has two sisters and a brother, then perhaps this would explain why she's used to fighting for attention. She also had an appropriate role model.
My first role model was the character Hannah Montana. I wanted to be Hannah Montana. Very bad. I want to be on a TV screen. So, guys, mom, dad, help me get there.
Moreover, as UNICEF's youngest Goodwill ambassador, Millie champions the belief that every child's voice deserves to be heard. And yes, that includes more than just her own. Her advocacy extends to safeguarding children's rights, promoting kindness, ensuring equality, and securing a brighter future for every youngster.
Young people don't want to be talked about. We want to do the talking.
One can only marvel at Millie's energy and enthusiasm. From the outset of her career, she's been everywhere. Starring in Birdie's music video? Sure. Posing for Calvin Klein? Easy. Featuring in an ad for the Italian Moncler campaign? Gracing the pages of Vogue? Stepping into a feature film? Absolutely, no problem. Yet critics always find their moment. A petition even surfaced on change.org calling for an investigation into Millie Bobby Brown's parents for alleged exploitation and abuse, arguing that it's not normal for a 12-year-old to work so extensively.
As young as age 12, Millie was attending drug-fueled awards shows and after-parties and posing lewdly for photo shoots. As young as age 13, she was working herself to literal exhaustion, befriending questionable people, see Mark Wright, flirting with adult male co-stars and allegedly snorting substances at award shows. Immediately following her breakup with Sartorius, Millie began hooking up with and dating an endless stream of boys and, if gossip is to be believed, men.
Wow, the whirlwind life of a teen star, huh? You might guess her debut novel, 19 Steps, released in September 2023, dives into such chaos. Just kidding! The petition to investigate her parents barely crossed 1,000 votes and fizzled out. The novel, however, draws from her grandmother's tales of World War II London, with William Morrow heralding it as a sweeping saga of love, loss, and mystery.
So the story follows a heroic female lead experiencing love, loss, friendship, romance in wartime. It's loosely based on my grandmother and parts of even who I am, and pretty much the matriarchal part of my family.
Diving into love matters, let's not overlook the stormy episode with Hunter Echo, a TikToker who, in 2021, spilled intimate details about him and Millie to millions online. The audience rallied behind Millie, casting Hunter and her parents in a less favorable light. Understandably, given Millie was 16 and he 21. Objectively, if love was true, secrecy might have been their refuge. Yet her parents preferred transparency, hoping to oversee their interactions. Ultimately, their relationship was thrust too much into the public eye.
It was a year of healing. When you get publicly humiliated this way, I felt so out of control and powerless. Walking away and knowing that I'm worth everything and this person didn't take anything from me, it felt very empowering.
As a general rule, after one crazy boyfriend, life sends in a good one. So as soon as the public finally recovered over this sex scandal, Millie shared the joyous news. She was happy in a new relationship with an actor and a model, Jake Bon Jovi. Yes, the legendary John Bon Jovi's son.
We met on Instagram, the old Instagram, and we were friends for a bit, and then, what can I say?
In 2023, the couple announced their engagement. Here it would seem that everyone should rejoice for their beloved idol and move on with their lives. But nope, the online experts have entered the chat again.
Hope you are really happy, Millie, but he looks like a slime ball. Sorry. Think you can do better.
He laughing, getting to the money. Don't fall for the bull.
You are far too young to marry.
Wait a minute, what do you mean too young? Then what about all those comments that Millie looks like a 60-year-old woman? It's no secret to anyone, and imagine it's not for Millie too, that she looks much older than she is. Her first agent even talked her out of becoming an actress because of it. For the role of 11, she did not even make it to the first stage of the audition, as she was immediately told that she was too old for a child's role. Thankfully, Millie's mom suggested recording a short video introduction and sending it to the producers of Stranger Things. Be glad she did it. You wouldn't otherwise be watching this video right now about Millie Bobby Brown, a successful actress, an influencer, and a businesswoman.
So I wear a crop top and people are like, she's 10. I'm like, no, I mean, I am 17. That's something that girls do. Or like, I wear high heels, or I wear, an outfit to an award show, and they're like, oh, she looks 50.
Luckily, our dear protagonist is more interested in her real looks rather than in all the online judgment. So she decided to found her own cosmetics brand, Florence by Mills. Later, she launched 2 additional brands, Florence by Mills Coffee and Florence by Mills Fashion. Everything would have been perfect if not for when recording a video on how to use her skincare cosmetics, she only imitated the process of applying the products to her face. Her followers, of course, are not idiots and they immediately noticed it. Later, she had to apologize to the fans and say that she really regrets it. Regrettably, acknowledging a mistake doesn't always lead to a change in behavior. The star's fans still remember very well how at the age of 14, she shared her thoughts on Shane Dawson's video supporting the idea that the Earth is actually flat.
Anyway, guys, there are so many facts that it's flat. I mean, think about it. Think about it.
Millie, when you were 14 years old, you said on a TikTok live that you thought the Earth was flat.
Unfortunately, yes, I did.
Do you still believe this?
No.
Telling the truth.
Although I've never seen, like, the when you're on a plane, sometimes you can see it, the curve. I've not seen that yet.
You've seen satellite pictures, right?
I have, yeah. Thanks, Judd.
And you know what we want to tell you about all this? That it doesn't matter at all what you do and what you say in your live streams on Instagram and TikTok. There will always be people who hate you for something, and Millie Bobby Brown is the brightest example of that. And despite the fact that she herself admits that internet comments sometimes hit her self-confidence hard, she still moves forward regardless, because pleasing everyone is just impossible.
The first time I was really embarrassed was never. I'm never embarrassed. I embrace everything. Don't I, Charlie?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Moreover, Millie stepped away from TikTok, a platform rife with negativity and gossip, unwilling to be part of a community that condones such behavior.
And I think that you are a product of your environment. So when you're surrounding yourself with good people, you are going to be a good person. You learn from people, you learn from wise people.
The more freedom we get to have on the internet, the more addicted we become. Do what you want there, but be ready to get canceled for any word at any moment. The more we get involved in all this, the more we lose the most precious thing we have: time.
There we go. We have to live in the moment. Put your screens down, live in the moment.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Before following Millie's advice, write down in the comments how you would react if suddenly someone writes something nasty or hateful about you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you still have not.